Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is one of my first videos. It's probably going to be part of a little mini series. So I have done a skincare routine video. I am now going to do a flawless base video, and then hopefully as well I'll be able to do an eye look for you using some of my nice palettes which I've been collecting for so long. I thought it might be time to share. So prior to recording this video I have already done my full skincare routine, and I have cleansed, toned, moisturised my face, applied some lip balm to make everything nice and hydrated, feel nice and glowy. So that's always a good place to start for me with my foundation, because I do like a nice loomy finish. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face. So I use two primers usually on a daily basis. I use one that is a pore minimising primer, and that one is the NYX Photo Ready Primer. And then I use that down my T-zone and anywhere where my pores are quite big, so I tend to be across my cheeks and my chin. And then on the rest of my face I use the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer just to help my foundation stay put all day. I really love this primer, and it is literally about £6, and I think I got this one from Beauty Bay. I'm just going to go ahead and start priming my face. So I just let that set off a little bit, so my base is nice and tacky, exactly how I like it. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of liquid illuminator. I always do this just because I like my foundation, like I said, to be really loomy. So today I'm using the NYX liquid illuminator in the colour Sunbeam. I really like this, it's really good for pale skin. I struggle a lot with highlighters and illuminators and things like that because they're always really bronzy, and I am too pale to really wear colours that are quite bronze. I have a really nice golden highlighter that I actually got from Topshop, and I can't wear it because I'm too pale. So I just put this anywhere where I feel like I want to be a little bit more loomy. It's usually not the places that I would highlight, but then I just kind of buff it out onto my face. It's not too precise. I'm sat in front of my window, guys, and it is the gloomiest day I think we've ever seen. So I don't know if you can tell from my accent, but I am from the north of England, from West Yorkshire really, Huddersfield, which is near Leeds. So I apologise, my accent is quite broad. I've got mirrors everywhere as well. I've got a mirror here, a mirror there, and like a little mirror in front of me, so if I look like I'm looking everywhere, that is why. I've also had to put a timer on my phone just so that I don't sit here and talk to you for like 3 or 4 hours, because there's every possibility that I could do that. So foundation, this is my Holy Grail foundation. I searched for it for a very long time and I am in love with it. I'm obsessed. I don't think I'll ever use anything. No, that's a lie. I definitely do use other foundations, but this is my absolute favourite, and this is the Nars Sheer Glow. Looks like this, and that is in the shade Light 2, which is Mont Blanc. So it's basically white. Just tape a little bit of this out onto the back of my hand. I do tend to put this foundation on with a brush first. So when I actually went to buy it from Nars, they told me to put it on with my fingers, but it makes me feel a bit like I'm still in school. So I like to put it on with this brush. So this brush that I'm using here is just a Real Techniques Expert Face brush, and it's just like a really dense kabuki brush really, and I really like it for applying foundation. So once I've put the foundation on with my brush, I then like to go in with my beauty blender. This is a Morphe beauty blender. It's loads cheaper and I really like it. I really like the little shape, I don't know why. And I've dampened it with some setting spray, and I'm just going to press that foundation into my face just to help it really settle into the skin. okay. So next for my concealer, I use two concealers. So I discovered the other day that they've stopped doing the MAC Select Cover Up, which absolutely broke my heart. So I do usually use the Tarte Shape Tape, and I use that in the shade Fair Beige. It's quite pinky, so if you've got a yellow undertone, this will not be the right colour for you, but because obviously I'm quite pale and do have a pinky undertone, this works really well for me. And I also bought the other day the new Urban Decay All Nighter concealer that looks like this. I haven't used it yet really, so I'm going to try it out today, and that is in the shade Fair Warm. So I'm going to give both of these a try. I'm going to mix them together, see what happens. So the places I put my concealer obviously are under the eye, up here like a little cross, down the nose, and then another little cross on my chin. And then I'm just going to mix this Urban Decay one underneath my eyes as well. I don't really like the wand on this one, I think, because I'm so used to using the Tarte Shape Tape one. This one, the wand doesn't feel like you get very much product on it, which is really irritating. And then I'm going to take the same Temp Beauty Blender and I'm just going to blend that out. Out, we want to set it in place. So I use the RCMA No Colour Powder. If this has got a lot of talc in it, it is pretty much just talc. So if you're going to be doing flash photography and things like that, I wouldn't recommend using this powder. I'd maybe try something else. The Laura Mercier powder is really, really good for not giving you flashback, whereas this, if you're using a flash photography, it will make your eyes look quite bright underneath. And then I just use this brush. I don't know where, I think it's from the market, so I don't know if you'll be able to get it, but you can find plenty similar. It's just like a foundation applicator, you know, one of the brushes with the little sponge on the end. See all the powder coming out of it, with the sponge on the end. And I literally just take that and pop it all underneath my eye. While my under eye is baking, I'm just going to take my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Warm Rose, and I'm just going to take that on a big fluffy brush and pat it in to the rest of my face. Okay, so my camera just died for like a full 20 minutes, which is really, really annoying. So I've taken off the bake underneath my eyes, so I'm leaving it on for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go in with the bronzer as I was originally supposed to do. Lovely. And then I'm going to take this brush, which is this. I feel like this is from eBay. I think it's like a little fakey of the Real Techniques ones. They're just from eBay. They're really good. I've got a few of them. This one is the same, and then this is my brushes as well. And I love them. They're really, really good. So I'm just going to take this one here, which is sort of more like a blusher brush, and I am going to go in with a blusher, which is this MAC blusher in the shade Harmony. Now this is obviously way too dark for me to use the blusher, so I just use it to sort of like darken up my contour on my face basically. I'll just bring it down and try and keep it a little bit higher up. I don't like my contour to come right down onto my cheeks, I like to keep it higher up, and I think it's because that I don't have a very sculpted face anyway. So I don't like it to look like it's coming down really far and look really false. I like to keep it quite high up. So that's what I do. So you're kind of drawing a line from the top of your ear as if you're coming down towards the corner of your mouth, or sort of like this part of your mouth. Just buff that in there. And then just bring this all the way around. Plenty of this under that chin and up here. Perfecto. I love it when you finally feel like your face is starting to come together. It's my favourite part of my entire makeup because my face is just so boring. I think I have like really pale eyelashes, I have really pale eyebrows, so it just look like one big pale egg. And then for blush, pale egg. So for blush I'm going to be using this Milaniblush. I got this off Beauty Bay because I don't think you can actually buy this anywhere in the UK other than from places like Beauty Bay. And this is the shade Luminoso, which is my favourite shade by Milani. It's quite shimmery. It's like a shimmery peachy colour. Don't know if you can see that properly there. It's like a shimmery peach colour. It does come with a little brush, but I can't say I've ever used it. So I'm just taking this brush here, which again I think is a really cheap brush. And I've had it for so long I couldn't tell you where I got it from, but it's just super duper fluffy. So I'm just going to take a good amount of product on the brush and just start buffing that in, just sort of above the contour there. Blending this bit of my face and the contour together. Okay, so once the blush has gone on, that is pretty much it for the face. Obviously all there is left to do is to highlight, and then I'm going to soak myself in setting spray, drench myself. So for highlight I'm going to be using this Becca Cosmetics highlighter. It's not in the shade Champagne Pop, unfortunately, because I am too pale, but it is in the shade Moonstone, and it is their Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed highlighter. It just looks like this. This off and just go up on the forehead here because I like to glow. Glow, 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 glow. And that's it. Setting spray. Oops. So I'm using this Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. This is one of my favourites because it smells like grapefruit and it is really good. It sets my makeup and keeps it on all day, so I've got no complaints. Again, this is from like Beauty Bay because I don't think we can get Gerard Cosmetics in the UK other than from companies like Beauty Bay. So I'm just going to spray my face. Whew. Amazing. And that is it for this video. So I would like to say a massive thank you to anybody that has watched the entire length of this video. If you've got to the end of the video, please just leave me a comment of your favourite emoji down below so that I know that you have stayed for the entire video. And like I said before, please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and come back again in the next couple of days for updated video. Thank you.